All right, buddy. Hey, always good talking to you. Thanks, Ronnie.
Thanks, Todd. You have a great day. Everybody like to have a safe and wonderful day. We'll see you on the water.
Captain Ron Williams out there on the lake. Janae here from Lake Tahoe Yoga. I always say the premier yoga studio in Lake Tahoe, really.
Yeah, I appreciate it that you say that.
Yeah, I do. Well, you know I do. So, God, I haven't seen you for a while, it feels like. I know you've been super busy, and you got new instructors, and you always seem like you're always changing classes.
Yeah.
Kind of give me the big overall, what's going on? Who's new?
Yeah. Well, I haven't been here since spring because summer was so busy.
Is that how long it's been?
Yeah.
God, that makes me feel how fast summer just went
know,
by. Right? What do you think it was that long ago?
I felt like it was a blink.
It was
so
too,
fast.
yeah.
Yeah, so what's changed? We've had some instructors take a break, and then every spring, from January to June, I run a teacher training. So one of the teachers that completed that training this spring has joined our schedule.
Nice.
And her name is Jen, so she's given us the opportunity to have...
Jen and Janae?
Yeah. I think she's a 2N Jen. You know how they do that?
Yep. I know how they do that, totally. It's like Todd. I always say the second D is silent.
Oh, why don't you try?
Maybe her second N is silent.
I think it is.
Jen and Todd.
So she's joining us to add in our Saturday morning class. So we now have a vinyasa practice Saturday mornings from 8:30.
What kind of practice?
Vinyasa.
What's that one?
That means flow. So vinyasa means to connect one movement to the next smoothly.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
so anytime you see that on a schedule, it means you're going to be moving the whole time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What, you got like a how-to yoga, like an intro or?
So I wanted to talk, a lot of people don't know that we offer beginner classes, and on our schedule, we rate our classes based on skill level, because we want people to know
And what's the scale? How big's the scale?
Well, so it's basically like, beginner, I've never ever done yoga.
That's a 0?
Yeah, that would be like a 0. Well, I don't number it. It's color coded.
Oh, geez. So what colors like a never done before?
It's like a light blue. It's like a baby blue. So it's like some
What color's the expert?
Expert's purple.
Oh, wow.
Right? I don't know.
And you have a color code on the side so you can figure this out? Because
Yeah,
I was
it's on
thinking
our
like,
schedule.
1 to 10.
No.
Like I'm a 0, you're probably a 10. And
Some studios do that where they like level them, like level what. But I don't want
But
people
that's helpful, yeah.
Yeah, I want people to feel like, okay, maybe I'm not quite purple yet, but I'm going to drop in on a dark blue and we'll see how that goes.
Now that's funny because I was just telling you about this. We're going back with Ice Axe expeditions to Antarctica.
Yeah.
And so we have to evaluate skiers before we even meet them. Some of these clients fill out an evaluation form. And in this scenario, what tends to happen is everybody, I'm expert skier, and I can ski 50 degrees snow, and I'm backcountry. Do you find that with yoga? I would think in yoga it'd be the one where and then we get out there with him. This guy can't connect 3 turns, But in yoga, I would think that you'd find people like maybe holding back so they don't.
I think it all depends. A lot of people, they think they want an advanced practice because they want to exercise. They want to sweat.
Right.
And so they think, I'm not going to get that if I don't do the class that moves really quickly. And so oftentimes I'll have that conversation with them. Hey, you know what? Our beginner class is just as challenging. It's just in a different way. So that's how I have to have that conversation when they walk in the door and they'll say, I really want to sweat. And I'll say, well, there are 2 different ways to sweat in yoga because it's not just a physical practice, it's a mental one too.
And that, and that's what any good guide or any good teacher or any good instructor does is you qualify the person, right?
Yeah.
What are your needs? What are you looking to do? What have you done in the past? And try to, because people they don't always know. That's why they're there, and that's why you're an expert. Is it, you got to help really guide them into to what's going to be best for them based on what their needs are. I mean, really.
And every yoga studio is different, but I pride myself in our studio. We pride ourselves on the fact that what we say is what we're teaching. So if you show up for a class and you've read the description, that's what you're going to get. So it's never like you walk in the door and all of a sudden your teacher's like, I know this says restorative, but today we're going to do an active practice.
Right.
It's like,
Good.
no.
Yeah.
And I think that's really important too, so people know what to expect.
For sure.
Yeah.
But you must get those people, those kind of high strung, like, look, can we just change it into this? This is what I get. My kids are in soccer at 2:00. I gotta, right? Like, I mean, I know from being in the fitness business, you get those ones that are just, I would have the craziest one for me when I had a health club back on the East Coast was ladies we had a big parking lot. They'd have to park because it was busy, park at the far end of the parking lot. They'd come in and say, the parking lot's so full, I had to park at the very far end and give me a hard time.
Into exercise.
And then they'd go get on the treadmill. And I'd say, why don't you park like 3 miles from here, come in, work out, and go run back to your car,
It's just changing your mindset.
But yoga's got to be better than that. Than like, I would think the general attitude of people coming in there. I mean, yoga's got that, Zen-like thing going.
Yeah, I think it takes a little while to adjust to it. People, it's changing changing your mindset. One of the little quotes I get from a lot of practitioners is that they came for the asana, the physical part, and then they end up staying for the dharma, which is the theory and the philosophy and all that stuff. So, and I'm pretty good at kind of tricking them into liking that part.
I could see you being really good at tricking them into it. And again, I think that also is what's good with a guide or an instructor or a teacher is getting them.
Encouraging them and then getting them to shift.
That's the best part.
And recently, actually, with I do the prenatal classes and
right.
the baby and me and all that, and we've got a good little group now coming in of ladies that are all around the same area,
same place in their life. Yeah.
And then of course, and we've got some babies that are in the same age group, and triplets come in, the Tahoe triplets. My friends Megan and Kat,
nice,
which is super fun.
Yeah.
But it's it's so great because they go, they don't want to lay there and like coddle over their baby. That's what they do all the time.
Right.
They want to feel good after yoga. And they always, at the end of class, they go, oh my gosh, that was so hard, but I feel so good now. And because the way I teach those prenatal classes and stuff is that they're moving and they're stretching and hitting those areas that are uncomfortable.
You are always good.
I try.
I know. And I see the passion every time. LakeTahoeYoga.com is it, huh?
Yeah. You can
Schedules
find us
there and the whole bit.
Everything's posted, events, everything that's going on, just float around our website. I get a lot of compliments, some photos.
Oh, good.
You can check out your friends doing yoga there.
We'll keep up the good work. Always good to see you, Janae from Lake Tahoe Yoga. We'll take a quick break, come back with the 7-day Lake Tahoe forecast.
Hi, I'm Joe Carcello, General Manager with Cardinelli Way Toyota.